Merry meet and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel Gatoga, and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. This general reading for all signs. Moderating today over on YouTube are the lovely Jennifer and the lovely Aaron, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Heather. Thank you so much, moderators. And thanks to everybody for joining us for this general reading for all signs. Today I'm reading with this feline Marseille tarot. It's super cute. And let's purify with this Roger and Gallet Extra Vieille. This is one of the oldest existing eau de cologne still commercially available. 3 sprays in this big room is more than sufficient. Like I said, this is a general reading for all signs, and it's for today, the 24th of February 2023. Going out to everybody, whether you're watching live or on a restream. So that ends up going out. So that ends up going out to a lot of people. So if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard it, because it's probably not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. All of those are available for replay on my website at ariels-corner.com, ariels-corner.com. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can go to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're watching live on YouTube, please make sure that you like this video, subscribe. Well, it doesn't have to be live. You can also be watching anytime on YouTube. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you follow us on Twitch and watch our videos without any ads by subscribing to us on Twitch. We have a shop, and that's at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. It's an affiliate store, so we make a small commission off of each and every sale, and we do appreciate your support. Just as a reminder, I don't use card reversals, so you will see me flipping cards right side up. It's just the way I have come to prefer to read. One of the reasons is because a lot of the decks that I work with are ancient decks, and they're not reversible, especially the pip cards, so I just don't use them anymore. Sometimes people see me doing that and they get all freaked out. Nothing to worry about. It's an ancient way of reading. It works just fine. All right, let's see what's going on in everybody's life today, the 24th of February, 2023. Let's get a nice clean cut here. Yahoo! We are starting out with a nice King of Cups. Then we've got this, what is this? 7. I like a good 7 of swords. It's one of the positive sword cards. And we've got the strength card. Wow, it's nice. It's nice. I think some of you have really turned the corner with some kind of conflict. Some of you, I think it's been inner conflict, but you know how inner conflict it is. It tends to to show up outside too. But it just seems like there's a nice turnaround. It just seems like things are, where there was conflict, it's being resolved. There's peace. In this, you have your own work to thank for that. Because this King of Cups doesn't just come out of a can. It means that most of you have been working on yourselves. And that's a wonderful thing. A lot of times people just let themselves be the way they are, and that's fine. And it's good to let yourself be who you are, but sometimes, our tendencies of just indulging our egos and things like that, it's not really good for ourselves or for the world, but a lot of people don't care, but you seem to. You seem to really care about doing your best, about really progressing and growing and becoming better and better as a person, and finding your soul's journey and really wanting to follow the path that your soul sets out for you, rather than just going from ego to ego lust to ego lust like so many people like to do. That's one of the reasons why you're seeing some of this turnaround with these conflicts, is because you've been working on it. It's not just, that you're lucky. So I think it's sometimes a good idea to just sit back and just kind of reflect over how far you've come, where you used to be, and how you got there. And I think if you really are honest with yourself and you look at, I wonder how I got where I am today, you can say a lot of work, a lot of practice, a lot of commitment. and really owning your own spiritual path and not just letting things be, by guess or by gosh, or just, going with every whim that's before you. Instead, many of you seem to be, taking your spiritual path very seriously, whatever that happens to look like. I mean, it's going to be so different for each of you. And so for some of you, that includes a very definite spiritual practice, that you do every day. Maybe not for all of you, but for many of you, it's really like a person that goes to the gym and works out their body, builds their body, and their body gets to be, very, very in shape. Well, that's what many of you are doing with your own spiritual path, your own soul, your own mind. And it's a beautiful thing. So you can thank yourself for a lot of this resolution that's coming about. It's good to be grateful to Infinite Spirit. I'm not saying that that's not a good thing, but you don't want to lose track of the fact that Infinite Spirit can only do for you what it does through you, and it's really able to do a lot through you because you've worked well, you've done a lot, and you should be very, very proud of yourself, because that kind of pride is not the kind of spiritual pride that we warn against sometimes in the Psalms. That's not arrogance. It's actually very humble to be. I've worked hard and I've gotten where I am because of a lot of effort and a lot of work and a lot of commitment. That's not arrogant to say that at all. All right. And more is to come. There's more work yet to come, and it's a bunch of work because there's some fear that many of you have not maybe been ready to look at within yourselves. And you're going to notice how easy it is for you to feel masterful over that little fear that you might have been avoiding, because there's nothing to stop you at this point. Look at this beautiful figure here, just completely not worried about that lion. Just like, no, you're not gonna. I'm not worried about the lion. The lion's tame. The lion is doing my will because it trusts me. It loves me. And your inner self, your own inner being is learning that it can trust you because you've been working so well for so long. And so now you're going to be able to let go of even more of that fear that maybe you've been carrying around for some of you since childhood. And boy, once you let go of that fear that you've been carrying around for so long, the world just looks so different. The world looks so lighter, and it feels so lighter. And that's you. That's you can really be happy about the work that you've been doing. And this is long-lasting success, long-lasting change, and it will show up in all kinds of ways in your life. Because if you're suppressing fear, it shows up as all kinds of yuck. And when you're finally letting go of a lot of that fear, it shows up as a lot of resolution, a lot of turnaround, a lot of wonderful upgrades in your life in all manner. Wherever they seem to need to happen, they pop up almost spontaneously. That's because of this work you've been doing. So good for you, for those of you for whom this reading is oriented, or to whom I guess this reading is oriented. 6 of coins, 10 of swords, there we go, and 3 of wands. See, it's because so many of you have been sort of confronted with some sort of disaster, or confronted with some sort of really bad outcome. And because of your work on yourself, you're saying, nah, I'm not worried about it. I'll turn around. I'm not worried about it. This is, maybe for a second it was like, but then you look at it and you say, this is nothing. Look at how far I've come. This is nothing, and it'll turn right around. And lo and behold, it turns around, and it becomes your ally. Those fears become your ally. The things that you were so afraid of happening, when they come about, if they do come about, it's like no big deal, because you realize that it isn't what you thought it was going to be. It actually turns into your good. Look at this. This 10 of swords becomes a 3 of wands. 3 of wands is the manifestation of your heart's desires, based on a lot of whatever your passions are, the things that are really important to you. So those feared disasters from the past that you used to kind of avoid at all costs, now you're like, bring it on. I can transform anything. Bring it on. I can handle anything. And so as that fear comes up, you're able to transform it, and you don't even have to do anything. It's just your willingness to be able to look at it. It's just your awareness in and of itself is the alchemist. And so those fears, as they come up, and even if they seem realized in your life, you're not reacting to them. You're not saying, you're not running away from them. You're just saying, I can deal with this. This is easy. And then that inner alchemist turns that into something that is so important to you. And a lot of those manifestations that have just sort of like always been out of your reach start to be normal for you. And that's because of the way that you are learning how to handle your fear, learning how to handle apparent failure, apparent catastrophe, apparent problems in your life. You're not letting them move you. You're saying, no, I've got years of experience now, or whatever it's been. I know that I can get through anything successfully, including this. And this is just basically what you're learning how to view things in the world. If they used to be looked at as something negative that you ran away from, now you're looking at it, or you will be looking at it as, just new material to transform. Just like an alchemist, they need as much lead as they can find so they can transform it into gold. They can't make gold out of nothing. They have to have the lead. And so all the negative experiences of your life that you were so trying to keep at bay before, now you're going, no, bring them on, because I can turn them around. Anytime something tries to attack me, it turns into gold. Anytime something comes up that I'm afraid of, it gets tamed and turned into gold. So that's on you. That's on you. That's all of that work you've been doing. Now, a lot of you have been working with the solar light or its equivalent, right? But even though the solar light does for you what you cannot do for yourself, it can't do anything that it can't do through you either. So it's your willingness to be on this path, to be on a spiritual path, and to allow for these things that is making all the difference. It's all of the work you've done on yourself, all of the work that you keep coming back. You're such a trooper. You just keep coming back again and again and again. We're going to start again. We're going to start again. We're going to start again. And that's how that solar light is able to come through and just really reorganize things in your life so that they do start to conform to the divine design. Takes all of that negative fear, all of those worries, all of that stuff that you're maybe used to hide from and be afraid of. Now you're fearless because you know that no matter what comes up, it's a good thing because you can use it for your good, and the solar light can use it for your good. So you are doing exceptionally well. And everybody to whom this reading is speaking, I want to congratulate you for all of what you have been doing for yourself, because you aren't the only benefactor. Everybody in the whole world benefits from you learning how to do all of these things. So you are learning to be fearless, and that fearlessness is a type of alchemy that's also starting to give you all the things that you've always said you wanted. But you don't even have to work on them as directly as you used to, because you're just handling all those fears. You're just letting go of them. You're not running away from things anymore. You're becoming a spiritual master. Good job. Thank you so much for spending a little time with me today. I so appreciate you. And I've lost my power. Well, thank you to the moderators today. I think that was Heather and Jennifer, and I don't remember everybody that was on. I'm so sorry. Oh, and Aaron. So if I've missed a moderator, I apologize because my iPad just died. So we'll see you all tomorrow for another general reading. Much, much love and many, many blessings.